Stephen Mbide. I am coming to you from Nkumba here in Katavi Town Council, Wakiso District, and for a fact that we know that the change in the weather patterns have caused a bit of havoc. Yesterday we saw many stories, of course, when people lost their lives on the lake, and especially also the flooding that was happening in Kampala. But truth be told is that the fact the weather patterns that have changed are still costing lives and a lot of things that really concern a common man. As we speak now, as we speak now, many other trips to Kalangala and many other islands have been cancelled because of the lake. The lake is being another issue, being rough and affecting a lot of other things. We know very well that, of course, the rising water levels have affected business and the rest. But also this season, I am told from the maritime sources that from May up to August, it's never safe for somebody to use a lake. But this beautiful morning, I want us to draw insights on what is really happening. I want us to speak to the marine expert. Earlier on, I was supposed to be speaking to somebody from the Meteorological Authority, but I think because of time constraints, we are not able to speak to the person. But now we speak to a marine expert who is going to give us insights of what really is happening there. Is it safe for somebody to travel by lake? Is it safe? What does someone have to take on as precautionary measures? I am speaking to Samuel Atabua, who is a chief fire officer, but also a senior maritime person at Civil Aviation Authority in the field for over 25 years. I speak to him this beautiful morning. Good morning and welcome with Morning at NTV.
Good morning to you.
Yes.
Yes.
You are an expert, I can call you, for over 25 years. You're handling this. But I want you to describe for us what it is like for somebody who is using the lake. We know very well that it opens up to many other islands, especially Kalangala and the rest. But what status can you give us for this time?
Thank you so much. The lake generally has become a new area for people, especially for leisure. In Uganda, it is picking up very fast. The activities have become too many. But many people who go to this lake don't know that they are going into danger areas because they tend to be ill prepared for the water, because we are not meant to be on water or in water. Now, the lake generally, the volume of water has increased, and with the nature that is taking place, very many things have changed as of now in this lake. I've been in the lake for 27 years. What I know is precautionary. First and foremost, when you are going, you know people go either swimming. For swimmers, we are supposed to have marks, safety limits, safer areas for swimming along the shores. Whether beaches, whether open areas, we are supposed to have areas for safety.
Okay, we know, okay, I'll take a specific area like Kalangala, where a lot of population now travels to. We have children going to school from this island to the other island. But what we need to take in mind as a precautionary measure, and is the lake safe now for the travels, or there could be, if possible, alternatives, as you think? I'm told from May to August is when some of these things happen and it's never safe.
For the travelers, the sailors on the lake, first of all, the owners of the vessels should have the policies implemented. More special, there should be nothing allowing to sail without the safety measures, because each vessel is supposed to be to that integrity that is required, because some of them are constructed badly. They can give way when there's too much weight in it. And two, they mostly avoid using life jackets and other flotation devices, because the lake is rough. Anything may happen, especially in these months you have mentioned. There are very, very terrible waves on the lake. So when waves come, you need to have the basics. An eventuality can occur, but do you have the basic knowledge of swimming to support yourself, even if at times you put on life jacket?
Okay, I want you to just say these words to somebody who is intending to travel by lake, maybe in 1 hour from now, 2 hours from now, in a very short time, about maybe 20 seconds or 30?
I will advise, first of all, the person should be conscious that he is well prepared for the movement. Life jackets should be on, because that is the first important thing you must have on you. Whether you are of what kind of status, you must have the life jacket on. Not only flotation device, a life jacket.
Would you advise that someone should take an alternative? For example, going to Kalangala, you can take the Bukakata route to Kalangala, you can use the Entebbe and the rest. What is your advice, maybe in the future?
The best route will be the alternative, because on this water there is no second chance. If there is alternative route to take, it will be very, very, very appropriate for a person to use that, because the waves on the water change anytime and accidents can occur. We have lost so many people because of this. I would have loved somebody to use a longer route, be safer, other than having a shorter route which has a lot of dangers.
Okay, for time constraints, I'm told we need to let it here. There is another conversation still on the same thing that is happening. Yes. But I want to now, of course, what I'm speaking about is, of course, the safety of somebody who is using the lake. And given the fact that we've seen sampling or seeing what is happening yesterday, people losing lives. I was personally traveling to Kalangala just a few days ago, but just after a short distance, the lake turned road away, had to come back to the shores. But what remains very important is, of course, the Meteorological Authority came out last time and issued a document that was warning people who are using the lake that if you have an alternative route of where you are going, please take it important. The lake is not any more safe, and somebody should put it in their mind. But of course, I want to let the conversation come back to the studio, still remain on the same matter. For time constraints, I let it come back. Good morning to you, our audience.
For that update, please be safe.